February 9th, 2025, Super Bowl 59 may have been the greatest day in history to be a hater. Trust me, as the world's #1 hater, I was thriving. It was the happiest day of my life. Well, up there at least. Let's just break down the Super Bowl a little bit. Just some highlights in hating history. To open up, it was a beautiful memorial, a little too short, for Virginia Hollis McCaskey, matriarch of the Chicago Bears for the past 40-some years. But yeah, it's really sad to see her go, but I hope there's still a bright future for my Chicago Bears, and I hope we can make her proud. But yeah, that moment of silence was a little too short for my taste for how important she has been to the NFL, but that's just me. But before the game started, 2 people I dislike got booed in the crowd, which is pretty cool in my book. Give me more of that. We're all haters at heart, okay? I support being a hater. I don't support hate. Moving on to the third play of the fucking game, I'm pretty sure. Jalen Hurt throws an absolute dot to A.J. Brown, only for a flag to be thrown. And at that moment, I thought we were cooked. I thought the game was over. Chiefs were going to win. I thought that's just how the whole game was going to be played. A.J. Brown barely touched the face of a defender, and it all got called back. That's annoying, Wasn't a huge fan. And then when I saw the replay, I understood. Fair call, but let them play, Barely like a minute later, another flag is thrown on the Chiefs. And, again, I yelled at the TV, just let them fucking play. I want to see football, not the refs' 15 minutes of fame. But, the first flag of the game being on the Eagles, they were undeterred. Jalen Hurts is not a backup quarterback. He is not a dink and doink merchant. He's Jalen motherfucking Hurts. I think he's a great quarterback, and he fucking showcased his abilities on Super Bowl Sunday. My biggest fear for the Super Bowl was the Chiefs winning, which I thought was extremely possible because Saquon Barkley was an MVP candidate. He had been the core of the Eagles offense, and they were able to shut him down because the Chiefs, no matter your opinion of them, they do have a really good defense against the rush. But, they counted Hurts out, and you really shouldn't do that. Look, you can count them out in your own sexuality. I'm a straight man, but Jalen Hurts, at the minor suggestion, would have me bouncing on it. Straight up, I'm not going to lie. Don't lie to yourself. Be honest, he is an extremely handsome man, and you would be lucky to have him. Anyways, a little flustered. Game kept going. Eagles get a touchdown from the tush push, and, history was made. Patrick Mahomes, having a historically terrible performance, throws an absolute dot. An absolute dot to a DEI cornerback. Yes, Cooper DeJean, white boy supreme, on his birthday, gets his first career interception in the NFL. The second interception by a white corner since 2002. And he returned it for a pick 6. Insane! That white boy can run. So yeah, congratulations, Cooper DeJean, on doing something extremely rare. You are the first white cornerback of all time to get a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And the second player in history to have a touchdown on their birthday in the NFL championship. That's crazy. Keep doing great stuff. Unless it's against the Bears, please sit that one out. I'm scared about that game next year. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes continued having an absolute bum-ass performance. Obviously, someone hasn't been drinking Advancedgg. The people that pay me to tell you to drink some energy supplements, and I These are my favorite energy supplements. They don't leave me jittery. I'm just, energetic. I'm energized, not jittery. I don't have a crash after I drink it. It's great stuff, great flavors. Guava Berry Energy is probably my favorite. They also have the hydration line, which is really good stuff. The Rainbow Burst is really good. You can mix that with, they did a Focus Sour one before. Those at the same time are pretty good. But yeah, I love Advancedgg. Go check out their stuff with my link. And also use my code SPICER10 at checkout. That gives me money. You get to save money. It's just a great system, Anyways, back to hating. The Eagles had more points than the Chiefs had offensive yards in the first half. That is crazy. But then you remember back to 2018, the Chicago Bears, same defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio. Greatest defensive coordinator of all time, arguably. Absolutely love him. He's going to get washed because of Dennis Allen, It's just how it's going to be. But, yeah, I have huge respect for Vic Fangio. Never blitzed Patrick Mahomes. But, when the Kansas City Chiefs tackles aren't holding every single play, if they aren't starting offsides every single play, illegal formation, whatever you want to call it, and if they aren't, false start every single snap, they kind of suck. And he exploited that, and I respect him for it. But halftime, excellent performance from Kendrick Lamar. Of course, a top hater of all time.
Say, Drake, I hate you like I'm young.
Especially in recent modern history. The beef with Drake, calling him a pedophile on international television. Also, insinuating some stuff about Drake and X potentially. And also, if you didn't catch it, the very obvious political statements Kendrick Lamar is making, let's add that to the hater tally. Good job, Kendrick. Great performance. Absolutely loved it. Great symbolism. Didn't catch it all the first time because I was at a Super Bowl party. Watched it again the next day. Caught a lot more, and I caught a decent amount the first time. Great performance. One of my favorites of all time. But going into the third quarter, what could the Chiefs do? Fucking nothing. They had to wait for the Eagles to take starters out and start resting players because they're like, this game is in the fucking bag. We've won. I'm pretty sure the Chiefs still had 6 points in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left after the Eagles already dumped Gatorade on Nick Sirianni. Insane amounts of hatred. I love it. I love to see the Chiefs lose. Okay? Now, last year, I was upset about how things went, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I wasn't really a Chiefs hater until this year. Because I don't want the three-peat to happen. I don't want anyone to get that. I mean, it'd be really cool if the Bears did it, but it's not going to happen. And I don't really want it to happen, if I'm being honest. But the Chiefs all year have been winning games that they really shouldn't. Like, I know across the nation, people were complaining that this Super Bowl was boring. It was a bad Super Bowl. I lapped up every second of it. 2019 Patriots-Rams, I'm going to be honest, we turned off the game to play Jackbox, tuned back in for the halftime show. I was all there for Big Boy. Other people were there for fucking Maroon 5 or Ab Levine, whatever. And then third quarter started, we're like, oh, this isn't getting better. So we played more Jackbox after that. This game, I didn't, we had the contingency plan if it happened. I didn't break that shit out, though. I wasn't. I was lapping up every second, watching Mahomes cry on the sidelines, seeing Chris Jones hit the ground, which I do love Chris Jones, okay? He's just a great player. Steve Spagnuolo losing just every fiber of his being. Andy Reid seeing the game over in his eyes. And really, this was the double doink bowl. Yes, I'm going to make this about myself, okay? who was the head coach during the Chicago Bears double doink against the Philadelphia Eagles in the playoffs during January of 2019. The head coach was Matt Eberflus. Not Matt. Whoa. Too many Matts. Matt Nagy, the current offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the defensive coordinator was Vic Fangio. So they face off after being, on the same coaching staff, and, the better coach won. But yeah, just a quick detail about my Super Bowl party. We made a main dish for each team, For the Eagles, we did some Philly cheesesteaks, and for the Chiefs, we made, or I guess I cooked the Kansas City style barbecue ribs, which were really good. So just going off of that, I think I want to keep that tradition going. So I think next year I'm going to be making buffalo wings and Italian beef sandwiches. Anyways, tell me your predictions, your way too early predictions for next year's Super Bowl. I got helicopium. I want to see Buffalo Bills and Chicago Bears. It's very unlikely the Chicago Bears make it, but, we can hope. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Swifties, get off of Jason Kelce's back. He's been an Eagle for most of his adult life. So, yeah, of course, he has some pride and some happiness in the Eagles winning. He has a lot of friends that are still in that organization. Get off their back. Also, check out Advancedgg. Code spycer10, 10% off. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Maybe not football next time, though. We'll see.